Uh, Hello. Today we're going to be doing Interviewing Monkeys Part 4, as the last three have gotten a few views since I posted them, which is better than none. And, it's pretty early right now. It's around 1 or 2 p.m. I know it's not very early for most, but for me it's quite early. We're going to be going into City once again. So you could technically call this a part 2 of the City one. This time we're not just gonna leave because of the cuss, and also I asked my friend to review the last two, and he requested that maybe I should go inside of a private lobby to lower the interaction count and if people are getting in the way or talking too much. Let's go.
When does it end?
Hey, Golden Hand,
Yeah?
would you mind if I interviewed you?
Huh?
Would you mind if I interviewed you?
Sure. I don't even know.
Alright, and you could take someone with you if you would like to request, but I'm going to be trying to go inside of a private lobby this time, as last time it was difficult to hear the person that I was interviewing. So if you would like, you could take someone with you, or we cannot do the interview.
I'm taking you. Taking JJ.
Alright, my
Do
boy.
you consent?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to be joining a code now. I appreciate your cooperation.
I have no idea what you're doing, but okay.
It's just a quick survey. Alright, so
Okay.
the code is going to be H, as in Harry, P as in pineapple, and I
Oh.
as in infant.
What? Should I do that?
Alright, so
That's it?
HPI, Harry, pineapple, infant. I'll meet you in a minute. I just hope that they join. Oh, I accidentally made it infected. Alright, hello lad. It seems that you were the first to join. And there he is.
Oh,
contestant.
whoa.
Alrighty, so we will be doing it right here. But so either I can interview both of you at the same time, or I could just do one of you.
I want to go first.
Alright, so can I ask you when you started the game?
Like about 3 months ago.
3 months, alright. So in the time of 3 months, I can see that you have quite a bit of cosmetics that other monkeys probably don't. Can I ask if you paid with it for real money, or if you earned it through actually playing the game?
Both.
Alright, would you say on a percent scale, how much of it did you pay for and how much did you play?
I don't really know.
Alright, what would you say to other people, like, if somebody came up to you and was being rude or mean to you because you bought in-game stuff, how would you feel, how would you respond to that person?
I wouldn't feel any emotion. I just say, like, something like, hey, just because I'm buying just because I'm buying something doesn't mean you have to make fun of me about it.
Alright, and if somebody else is being bullied, harassed, or cussed at because they own certain items, would you interfere and try to stop the bullying, or would you just keep playing?
I would probably interfere and say stop.
Alright, and say somebody was bullying or harassing, and they were saying rude things, and you were trying to calm him down or calm her down, and you were trying to make them stop, would you bully and harass them to make them stop, like most people probably do in this game, or would you try to take a more calmly approach?
Probably a little bit of both.
Alright. And when it comes to other people, I'm going to be using Lucky Charm Monkey, or JJ as an example here. Say you two were inside of a party, alright? And you both went into Forest, an infection lobby, and then one of you two were being harassed or bullied, and the other one did nothing. How would you feel about that? If you were the one being
Well, who's the one
harassed
being
and your friend
harassed in the
didn't do anything.
situation? So who's being harassed in the
So
situation?
say you're being harassed, and then your JJ did not help you.
I'll be in this corner as I'm being harassed.
But I mean, like, how would your response when it comes to being friends with JJ if you were in a party? how would your relationship differ if he didn't do anything to help you?
I would say, hey bro, why didn't you like come up and help me there?
Alright. And for you, JJ, how would you feel if you were the one being bullied or harassed, and then,
Eagle.
what's your name?
Squirtle.
Squirtle, alright. And then Squirtle did not help you while you were being harassed, but you two were in a party and you were friends. How would your friendship differ?
I feel like our friendship like wouldn't be as strong, and like
You would feel untrustworthy, right?
yeah.
Alright. And then another thing when it comes to friendship, so like say you two were not even friends, you have never met, and you two were inside of a lobby, and then one of you two came up and asked the other one for help. For like you, JJ, say Squirtle came up to you and asked you for help. Would you help him on what % scale and why?
I would help him, but I'm gonna need you to like clarify what you mean by like what % scale, because I don't really
So like
understand
on like so say what % would you help him, and then what % would you probably not help him depending on the scenario.
Well, like he was like getting bullied, and like the entire lobby was like bullying him. I'd probably help him like 100%. But like if like a couple people were bullying him, I'd probably say like 60-40.
Alright, and then I have not asked you this yet, but when did you start playing the game?
I don't know. I got the game like I'd say like a year ago.
A year ago,
I
alright, so the
didn't
gap
play
here
it.
is pretty big.
Like a year and a half.
Yeah, alright.
And
So,
I didn't play it for like 2 months.
I first heard about the game
so-
when my friend told me about it.
yeah, alright, so it's 3 months to about a year and a half, so you're probably a lot more experienced at the game and you know a lot more about it. Now, I'm not saying that you're better or like you have better skills or mechanics in the game at all, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you
I'm,
have more
like, not
experience,
that
you play the
good.
game longer. So, from someone that's inside of your position as a more experienced player, and then someone of his position who's a lot less experienced and he's new to the game, would you, on a scale of 1 to 10, would you help him a lot if he came up to you or not a lot?
Yeah.
You would? Alright.
A lot.
And now for you, because you are 3 months experience, which is still quite a bit, but it is, like, say when you first started, as it might be easier for you to remember, would you say it was harder or easier to find someone else that was willing to help?
Pretty easy. I mean, not a lot of people are very kind and to new players. Unlike those like those types of 6-year-olds that are like extremely toxic and like
Yeah.
first thing they say when someone tags them is like, "You're bad." That's what they're like.
Yeah, going off of, like 6-year-olds and stuff. So, if you know that a kid that is under the age for Oculus or just underage and saying bad things like cuss words or doing inappropriate stuff, how would you feel? Like, what would you do to that person to make them either leave, or would you not really do anything?
I wouldn't really do anything because I'm not their parents and I don't really know
It's not your
what
responsibility.
what they're not allowed to do. So I can't just say. But sometimes when like I hear kids that sound young and are saying bad things, I say, "Hey, how old are you?" to see if they're old enough.
Yeah. And you know,
Like, they
like
say,
online,
some-
people can have like a voice changer or something, or people could lie about their age, and that is a big thing. But
or people.
the majority of the time, you can easily tell their voice is around a certain age group, and when people do lie about that, it can create a trust gap, and that's one thing about the community that I really don't like.
You
most
honestly
people-
sound like you're 17.
I'm actually 13 right now.
Oh,
Alright,
a lot
and
of people who say they're 13, 14 sound like really old.
yeah, no, I'm not too old. I just got a really deep voice. And now for you, so JJ, so when it comes to younger kids, would you try to handle it and make them like get off because they're not old enough to play it? Would you like try to teach them why it's a bad idea because they're younger, or would you just let it go?
Well, I mean, I can't really like decide if they like want to play the game or not, and they kind of have to just, like decide that on their own. They have to like make sure they're like doing the right thing, and like inside just like absolutely just like cussing at like a young age.
And now, what is your favorite game mode?
Infection.
Infection, alright. So, would you say that you do better or worse inside of an infectious lobby compared to a casual?
That again for me.
So, would you say that you do better in an infectious lobby, or would you say you do better in a casual lobby?
I think casual would be better.
You do better in casual, alright. So, may I ask, why do you do better in casual? Is it because of, like, people being rude, toxic, or is it just something about you not having to, like, be on, like, you're not having so much stress that you're, like, a monkey and you have to not be tagged?
Well, if I'm in a casual lobby, there's most likely gonna be like the same skill level as me, so it'd probably be like more balanced.
Alright, so so you're saying, like, the ranked system isn't too good in Gorilla Tag because there's only a default and a competitive lobby queue?
I mean, obviously, if you're like more advanced at the game, you'd probably go in a competitive lobby. But if you're more of like, just like a more like not as skilled player, then you go in casual.
Alright, so what is your opinion on the parkour course inside of City that unlocks competitive? Do you think it needs to be upgraded so then it makes higher people able to do competitive without younger people who can either cheat it or are too skilled at the game? Do you think it should be upgraded, or do you think it's currently fine?
I feel like it should be upgraded because it's not that
Agreed.
difficult.
Yeah, parkour's kind of easy. Like, we gotta make sure that the kids that are bad and go into competitive lobbies and start asking people if they know how to wall climb. Like, we
Yeah,
can't have that. We need the
understandable.
parkour to be like more wall running and like
A longer
farther,
course.
like more wide, more width of wall bouncing,
Yeah, exactly. It needs to be higher. Alright,
and
and
maybe some and
you can
like extra
continue.
obstacles. Yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, now for you, what is your current opinion on, like, would you say Gorilla Tag community has gotten better, or has it kind of decreased in, like, it's been kind of, like, really bad since you started playing?
Kind of bad. Kind of like, I mean, I like the game and all, but there's too much toxic, like, little kids.
Alright. So, would you say the popularity of Gorilla Tag is getting more into the kid range rather than having, like, older kids that are more mature?
Yes, definitely.
Alright. So, you, JJ, as a newer player, would you say that since you started a year and a half ago, would you say that there was more adults or more mature people than there was kids now?
Yeah. Cause there's like
When
just
I started,
a lot of younger kids now.
It's
They,
most,
like, are-
basically all kids. Basically every single person
Yeah.
in Gorilla Tag lobby is a kid.
it's
Alright.
like 10 and like younger, like 11 and younger now, basically.
Alright, and, so, you both have
If I'm
limited
being
items,
honest,
I can see.
I'm not even old enough for this game.
So, this is a question for both of you. As I can see, you both have limited items. What would you say to other people that currently don't have a limited item that wanted to get it and would feel bad for it, or like would ask you how you got it a lot and be trying to be annoying? What would you say to those other people?
I would say you can buy shiny rocks to get it or save up. It's not.
Alright.
It's probably not gonna come. It's probably not gonna leave for like a very long time.
All right. What about you, JJ?
And
Well, they can obviously
I
just
s-
like play the game and get like 100 shiny rocks per day, obviously. And
Yeah.
they don't have to like obviously play the game like all day, but if they want like something that if they like really want it, then they would probably play the game for it.
I honestly think that they should add more. I think they should honestly like make it so you get a little more shiny rocks per day because
Yeah.
it's too much to wait 25 days. You just get like 2,500.
Yeah. Alright. Another thing when it comes to cosmetics. So, what is your current opinion on
Oh,
prices? Do
oh
you
my.
think that prices should be lowered? Or, because I know I've seen online some of the Girl Tech community are saying that prices are too high and it's too hard to get shiny rocks. What's your opinion on that?
My opinion.
You're joking. Bro, I have 3,400 shiny rocks, and I want to get that
Uh,
possible.
Squirtle,
I
you
have
can continue.
3,600. I want the duck.
Alright, can you explain your reasoning?
Because because one, squeak, and two,
Alright.
I have these two. I have the popsicle and the gun, but I don't have this. I need all three. Or
Alright,
else-
hey JJ,
nothing.
may I ask, have you ever paid real life money in this game?
Yeah.
Alright, so this is a question to both of you. So what would you say to other people that get angry or toxic or mad because you paid money in a free game? Because I know there's a controversial
Didn't you
opinion
already
on
ask me
that. So there's like a controversial opinion on it on the community, saying that you shouldn't pay money in a free game. And I can see you both bought, like, you
Okay.
have paid money in the game, even though it's a free game. So what is your opinion on other people that get mad because of that?
Well, I
That
just saved up my
they
money.
should.
It was
they
like,
should
I spent my own money
honestly,
on this
bro.
game, so.
Hold on,
They should,
I
like,
can't hear you, Squirtle. Can you let
understand
JJ go
Other
first?
people can buy things if they want to.
Alright. And now for you, JJ, what would you say on that?
Well, me personally, I spend my own money on this game, but if people want to, they can do some chores, or if they want to, they can just like ask their parents if they can just get something.
Or they could just spend their
Yeah.
own money on the game.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
The
yeah.
smartest is probably just like not spending money, but
Alright, and now going back to the game modes, would you say that there, like, how many cheaters do you encounter on a scale of 1 to 10 inside of an infectious lobby?
not very many. Not many.
Not
much
a lot.
of the, not much of the time, but every once in a while I'll encounter like I'll encounter like a modder.
Alright, and now for you, JJ.
Only time I will verse a hacker is if it's in a custom lobby or 501.
A custom lobby? Alright.
I've never versed a hacker in a public lobby.
Alright. So, would you say that you find cheaters inside of casual lobbies as well?
You say it again for me?
So, do you ever encounter a cheater inside of a casual lobby?
No,
You've never, alright.
I haven't.
So, have you, Squirtle? Have you ever encountered a hacker inside of or cheater inside of a casual?
In casual? Oh, yes, I think. Yeah, I believe so.
Alright, so so this is only a question to you. So because you've encountered a hacker or a cheater inside of a casual and infectious, would you say that in a casual lobby, cheaters have more fun and they use their mods to have fun, and infectious lobbies they use it to abuse and try to win better?
Honestly, in both, they just both like try to have fun. Like they're just trying to have fun.
They both have fun. All right. Well,
I've never really seen anyone I've never seen anyone really abuse his mods unless they're like trolling.
Trolling. All right. Now, I appreciate you both for your time and everything. This is gonna be the end of the survey, and I'm just gonna ask you. I'm just gonna ask you both. This was recorded, and I'm going to be uploading this. Is this alright if I upload you guys to YouTube?
Oh, perfectly fine.
Okay, yeah. I just need to ask
What's
you
your
guys
channel, by
because it's still developing, but it's capital T, lowercase e, lowercase r, lowercase k, and lowercase y. Now, even if you do look that up, it doesn't pop up. I
Turkey?
have no idea why. Yeah, it's Turkey. But I have no idea why it doesn't pop up. But it's like it's not the first result. You have to search something really random for it to pop up. And yeah, I don't know why, but maybe if I grow in
Like, what do you have to
popularity, it
search?
might pop up first. But for now, it doesn't pop
What do
up.
you
So I have no idea
What,
why.
what did you have to search in order for it to come up?
You have to search my actual name, my first name, and my last name, as that was what my channel used to be called, and then I changed it to Turkey. But it doesn't
So
pop
what-
up unless you
what's
search
it?
my first name.
Oh.
So my first name is
Which is?
Adam, and my last name is Vaught. But it's if you search that up,
Adam what?
it's Adam Vaught,
Spell it. Spell
V
your
A
last name?
U G H T. So it's like
I could probably just put Adam again.
yeah, it might pop up,
Okay,
but
I'll
it's
search you up later.
ADAMVAUGHT. And I won't be uploading this until around 6 p.m. or something like that. But I do currently have 3 videos
I'll
about
be awake
interviewing
till,
people.
I'm gonna be awake till 10 because I have my reasons and I'm not telling you them.
Alright. Well, once again, I appreciate you guys for your time. And like I said, it is alright if I upload this.
How much subscribers do you have?
Right now, I think I got 16. Still growing.
You have more than me. I have 11.
So JJ, you are alright if I
Let me
post
guess,
this?
you got all your, you subscribed on all your devices, got your family to subscribe, and
Wait,
No,
can you
cause
tell me
other people?
not really.
That's what I kind of.
So JJ, you are alright if I do post this, right?
Yeah, can you spell your
Alright.
first and last name?
ADAM
You
and
can probably just
space.
put Adam.
and then
I'm gonna go now.
VAUGHT. Alright, adios, mi amigos. I appreciate you for your time. And then if you do look up Adam Vaught, you have to scroll down a bit until you see a channel with a purple slime as its logo. And that is my channel. Well, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and Emotional Seagull.